Let's recharge it. Go take a look at our billboard. Fire's out. That means a bear is somewhere near. I think we're going to change flashlight to F and E to use. Whoa, whoa. Can I contribute to Godot? The answer is yes. If you can contribute to an open source project, even if it's documentation, documentation is immensely important, and especially in open source. And you don't have to be a developer to do documentation. I highly recommend if you can write some documentation for any open source project, do it. Even if you can review documentation, or if you're reading something and say this isn't quite right or there's some typos, fix it. I love the fact that there's a contributing button here. You know what's really to get a clip of myself here, or if anybody else wants to get it, I want to show off where I'm at with this. And I'm curious, for this to be a functional game, we're almost there, right? We are almost there. I just need to create the enemies. We have the base stuff. We just need to create like what the variations are going to be. Let's clear out this cache here. Is he going to come back? Oh yeah, he's coming back. Oh yeah, he's mad. He's mad. Watch. Watch him. Yeah. Get out, fire. We're just gonna hunt down our good boy here. Been right for me. There we go. That's so much better. Oh, no more being brought into the. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. Damn it. I'm gonna get you. Fine. I accept my fate. And dead. Sooty's revenge. Oh, Daddy. God damn it. $14 in, and this is what I've accomplished. Ah, help me. I'm not meaning to blah, 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 blah. Like your father was cat. Let me see if I can do my cat impression. I am not the captain, but my eyebrows also move in a way like the captain. Well, hello, Xmetrics. Good to see you. How we doing? Congratulations on getting yourself wet. Nice, moist. Ah, been a while, hasn't it? Gotta remember what the hell we're doing. How we're doing it. So, Xmetrics, RSA, I didn't go, but my game was a hit. People loved it there. And as you might expect from a conference centered around security, people found exploits. So luckily I was able to patch those up. It was a rather dumb exploit, result of like last minute addition to the requirements. But um it was still people liked it, and lots of players. It was a really cool experience, and having so many people play a game that I made was really really awesome, and seeing everything mostly come together and work well. The exploit itself, though, I think I patched it in. Well, I know I definitely patched it, but I think I might have unpatched it just to show it. So like the day before the event, I got a request from the marketing team who was putting it together, that they wanted a delay uh be- between losing and the score showing up. So I did that. I added that delay, but what I didn't do was add a check there. So if it's easier to show here. Boom. So it would get two scores, add them together, and yeah. And so there were people who were showing, whose scores were showing like, well, I have more points than possible, no, regardless of everything. So I had to clean up some scores there. It's like, I know what the maximum value or maximum points could be, and you've passed it. Yeah, yeah, I added that in. And the man, welcome in. Yes, this game went really well. I just, I they asked for a fix like last minute, like, oh, we want this. I'm like, okay, fine. Ooh, let me get it out there. um, but GodotCon went really, really well. I met a lot of people, a lot of other streamers, which was really cool. Like seeing people in person and like realizing that people exist from below this level. Like, you have legs? That's amazing. Also, got this cool little pin. And because I did the extra supporter individual sponsorship level, I got this nice gold pin. But the event was awesome. Um, I got a bunch of people out for karaoke, which was awesome. Um, Met in person Just Cavino, Exodrifter, Practical NPC, Developer Ezra, Bad Cop, and they were all really really cool. Also got to check out some new games. some new things coming up, and one really awesome thing is the state of Godot in as far as C# for web exports. And it is, well, it's not perfect, and it's not, ready for prime time just yet. It is getting there. It is getting better. It actually exists. People are able to test it out a little bit. Hey Ryan, what's up? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was very, very last minute for me. I decided on Friday. Wolger, welcome in. Thanks for being first. Ryan, I was staying in Somerville, which was a couple miles away. But since I decided at last minute to go, I drove from Chicago area to Boston. And the drive there kind of sucked because of bad weather, but the drive home, not bad at all. Made it all in one go. All right. So I kind of want to do more with the overlay. But I think let's go with that Ludum Dare game. Hi, bye. Wilger, thanks for stopping in. Regardless, appreciate you. Try to have a good day at work. All right. What's coming out? I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Hey, wind. Level 1A. There are quite a few things. The big thing is, better support for C#. Quite a few other interesting web-based things. Definitely looking promising. Hey, Fallen, what's up? In Somerville, yes, that's where I stayed. All right, let's see. A space grapple saying, okay. So one complaint was that the movement was a little bit slow. Also, the momentum. It was at Microsoft Nerd. Right by MIT. Oh. All right, so one thing that I noticed was the momentum. Kind of hard to see here, but the momentum slows down a little bit too much. like I don't feel like that's how it should look here. Oh yeah, right. I've been to Mass quite a few times. Always enjoy myself there. All right. So the character, I think I don't want to reduce horizontal momentum. Um, here, but I do want to reduce it while on ground. I did not run into any driving problems, fortunately. Okay, so that's a problem. Whoa, shit. All right. So there is the momentum here. Um, if no direction and is on floor, what is the value here on move towards? From velocity to that, and the delta. Here, let's see. Right, just the stuff that I mentioned that I know of. There's a lot of fun stuff coming out in 4.5. The better web experience or web export is a big thing. All right. So looks like the momentum problem is kind of fixed here. Now, if I just have it a little bit slower, there we go. Wait, something weird happened there. Did anybody else see that? Okay, it just hit the wall. I think this adds a new level of difficulty or like control because you can over jump way too easy, which is good, which is good. Like going here, boom. Okay, we can hit the wall. It was about a 14-15 hour drive. There we go. Boom. Okay. Oh, that was a actually not. Oh, shit. Well, I stopped for gas, but I did it all in one drive. Okay. What if I just. Okay, there's a problem. There is a problem. Like, if I go to the edge here, what happened? if not direction, handle falling, if is on floor. Where are we? Hey, no problem. I mean, it's Saturday. I usually stream on Saturdays, so where, where? It's not swinging. Um, well, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. But what? Okay, so here's the thing that I'm running into, or that's seeming a little bit confusing to me. All right, so it not there. But if I, okay, that's a little bit. But what if I just want to fall straight down? I'm not able to do that. So I'm not sure what state it is. Like if I'm getting the same distance there as if I, well, even up there. But uh, okay, that one was okay. All right, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate you. Let's see. Let's see. Fall detect shape, floating state. Ooh, Sid 6581, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing? Floating, not ready for grab, not grappled. Floating, ready for grab. Um, a little bit, yeah. I'm revisiting a game jam game that I think I want to add on to or continue with, but I'm trying to remember all the things I did. Boom. Nothing there. Okay, it's none of that. Base movement, delta. Handle falling. I'm not doing. Oh, maybe if we haven't grappled, There we go. Yes. But so Sid, it is GD script, which is the native um language for Godot. Godot also works with C# and can be made to work with C++, Rust, possibly Go, I think, and some others. But it is very Pythonic in the way that it feels and the way that you write it out. Originally, GD script was not a thing, and Godot used Python and um, Lua for scripting. Um, and then they ended up like neither of those languages did exactly what they were hoping for, so they ended up putting their own together. I how do you handle pointers if you go C++? I don't know because I am not a C++ developer. I don't know enough about it to have like an informed explanation. Let's see. Excuse me. Maybe not. How's C++? There we go. You don't use C++ in the editor. You compile a GD extension. Um, well, here's an interesting way to look at it, or not way, but bit of information. Godot itself is written in C++. GD script is written in C++ physics. GD script and C+ or C# are essentially APIs into the C++ code. But oh, okay, I like this. If you're new, my advice is pretend C++ doesn't exist in Godot. And I think I will take that advice. Text wall, nope, can't read. So we've got that movement. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, okay. Boom. Yes, yes. Hopefully I'll hit the wall here. Boom. Perfect. Captain Coder, welcome in. So good to see you. Hope you're doing well. How are things in the land of you and the captain making it happen? Good, but tired. Were you up past 8 last night? Didn't I tell you to get plenty of sleep and so that you wake up well rested?
Yes, the answer is yes, Daddy. Daddy, the answer is yes.
I know. I told you. I'm getting so much use out of that. It's like one of the best things that you've ever given me. Oh, not the cone of shame. because of a surgery or something. Hopefully everything is okay. Oh, got it. Boom. Oh, made it. Ah, oh, come on. Oh, too far. Oh, this is where the rage really comes into effect. Look at that. All the way back up. Oh, too far. Yes. I love this. Okay. Well, I'm glad things are healing. Did your dog get any like really good painkillers? So now the dog is just enjoying life even more than dogs normally enjoy life. Like, wow, I could see more colors than I ever knew existed. There's 4 of them now. Okay. Right. So another complaint that we got here during the jam was the general speed. Neo, na. Sporin, na. So it's like the ointment that doesn't really feel noticeable. 200. That feels a lot more noticeable. Ooh. Too much. Okay, I think this is a good... I don't want to make it so far that... Okay, gotta time it. There we go. Boom. Ooh, that was almost too much. So maybe we should change the speed. Whoop. Ooh, oh. So Captain, you were, or I don't think that it was you were missed. Well, no, I'll say it. You were missed at Godot Con, even though you're not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Even though you don't do a ton of Godot, but it was a good time, and we found a bug here. We found a bug. Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, meeting all these people, like I said earlier before you came in, like it's so weird seeing that some of the streamers that I hang out with in chats or hang out here exist below this level, or or specifically that they actually exist. Like Exodrifter was not the anime cat girl that I was expecting to see running around. Exo is a real person. No, I mean, yes, I was taller than every other streamer that I saw there, but I mean, just people like there is the rest of the body underneath this level. I'm not saying that everybody was that short. Yeah, I'm 6'1", and I also noticed. Hold on, Doc. What's up, Doc? Hold on, I forgot to turn on my YouTube chat on OBS. Which takes a little bit, but copy. There it is. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That was like I'm taller than everybody. Because yeah, they're always at eye level. Or when the camera is pointing up at them, like, you know, when everything that you see is from like this angle, you just have that mental image that the person is going to be much taller. And that was not the case. Speaking of somebody who was not as tall as I expected them to be sure to check out Just Cavino. But yeah, it was really cool meeting Practical NPC, Bad Cop, Just Cavino, EXO, and actually a viewer, K-Mac was there. First person to recognize me. So that was cool. All right, so we're putting the speed. Oh yeah, this is what we need to do. Take a look at the tiles here. All right, tile map layer. That's the one that we need to work on because apparently some of the physics don't want to play nice. No, Jake played not really. I mean, the big thing is that C# for web is or for web exports is coming to fruition. How the hell can I? Yes, there was actually a PR that Adam Scott was showing, and I don't remember the link. um, where is the what? Huh? What? Where is it? I'm sure somebody took pictures of it. I can't. I mean, there should have been the link here. Yes, there is what I'm looking for. It still has a lot to go. But yeah, I mean, it's Godot using .NET 9. It's not a huge amount of things happening, but I mean, it is running in. Now, I don't know enough C# to like be able to um do anything more than like the console write line. But this is just meant to be a demo. Well, it said initially tried statically linking mono. .NET JS. I don't remember it all. I'm hoping that the talk is released, like the video of the talk. It should be. This also looks really cool. The pre-compression. Where there are, when you do a web export, it is pretty big. Like just the WASM file. I'm sure that I have. Where'd you go? DS export. Yeah. I mean, for a Minesweeper clone, WASM is 40 megabytes. And that's pretty much the same across all of them. So that's a lot to download. That's a lot for slower connections, especially on mobile, to have to wait for. So what the pre-compression is supposed to be doing is if your web server can allow for broadcast compression, then it will compress and then send the compressed file back and forth. But if it can't, then it will decompress on either the client side where it's available, and they either way. I don't again watch the here. Yeah, this is probably much better. Yeah, conserve a compressed version to the recipient, and it can compress it or send the compressed version back and forth. And this is the thing that I really, really liked. That the PR will introduce on-demand JavaScript modules, ZSTD and Brotli decompression, so that if you're hosting on itch or somebody else's site, and you don't have access to be able to set up headers or anything or put that stuff in there, um, the user, you don't have control of it, and the users aren't really going to know. All that they're going to know is that things don't work or it's taking forever. So this just makes it so that it can compress and the user won't even know because they'll get it quickly, decompress it really quickly, and then be able to use it. So yeah, there a lot of really, really cool stuff. Yeah, right now it is, just in PR. It hasn't been merged in at all. But I think, good chance of things going better. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Captain, yeah. Not having compression unless you're self-hosting. And I think that's what this is aiming to address, because back up. Come on. Yeah, everything, our game developers don't have access to the server settings. Introducing the decompression fallback system. Yeah, so this was really cool. Also, Bad Cops talk was absolutely amazing. I don't know where that, if the slides for that are available. Let's see if we can summon Bad Cop. Oh, where is my? I don't have my backpack, but I have a Bad Cop sticker now too. Live from GodotCon, State of Godot, and the web. They recorded. I don't know if the sessions are going to be up though. I hope that they will be. But yeah, it was a great time. Also, Kevin, you should have shown up if for nothing else than the karaoke. The karaoke was amazing. I got up to sing. Developer Ezra got up to sing. Um, Cavino and Bad Cop just watched us, but a lot of other Godot folk were there. It wasn't just the three of us or four of us. Um, we chose a place in Boston that was not very busy on a Tuesday night. It was a place. I mean, this place looked really cool from the go away from this. It looked like it was going to be too freaking trendy, but a ton of private rooms, like 23 private rooms. But we took over the main the main stage. In fact, right here, this is kind. I think this is where we were. No, that's a private room. But yeah, we took over the main stage. Yeah, right here. This is where we pretty much own the place. And a good time was had by most. It was, it was. I'm glad that that I was able, you know, after selling a game, selling a game and coming into a little bit of extra money, I was able to afford the trip and giving money back to the Godot community in the form of a ticket and individual sponsorship and all the other stuff. Which got me this. Super proud of that. In fact, maybe we should find a way to like scan that, get a picture of it, and then put it somewhere on the screen here. All right, so here is the problem that I'm running into. I'm not sure how to... Ah, shitballs. How to get around it. So we have certain spots. What the hell? Why does it feel like everything has just shifted a little bit? Yeah, don't save. Where did the level go? Interesting. I didn't think that they were offset like that. Okay, anyway, so here is the problem on a point like this, where it's essentially a combination of these two. If the player ends up right where they meet, like right here. Wait a minute, what? Okay, yeah, if the player ends up right there on this point, like that last example, then get stuck. How can I prevent that from happening? It almost feels like um would it be more effective to have it like this? But if it also feels like if I were to expand them out like that, then it would just run into the same problem where, you know, they'd be overlapping and even more likely to get stuck. Any thoughts on that, anyone? Or would I be able to see, that's physics layer 0. Physics layer. Is there anything there? Nothing there. Nothing there. Well, we do have a check that sees if the player's returning. That's basically the is floating, or we also have the is gravity reversed. So okay. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can get this to break. Dang it. Okay, we gotta line this up just right here. Go, 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 go. All right, true, is on ceiling. All right, all right, all right. Stop. Um, oh, we got ads. I'm gonna start up words. Take a quick break. Where you at? All right, I will be back.
Thank you for tooting, JD, and thank you for the shout out. So JD Does Dev is probably streaming as we speak. Hi and bye. Probably streaming as we speak. So yeah, if you want to swing by and
Welcome in. Couple first time chats, Forgetful Programmer, and Somnolent Potato. If I'm pronouncing either of those wrong, let me know. Making sure I don't have auto restart there. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a good day or an acceptable day. Sorry. Quick little just stretch out. All right, so what might work here is if I add a couple more raycasts. When in doubt, cast it out. Right? Well, what... Why did I name this like this? What is wrong with me? Super Mr. Dr. Hero Character King. Okay. I'll take it. All right, so let's go to our physics, or in the process, physics. Ceiling detect is colliding, blown doesn't emit. So let's do this. Dang it. This way, we're going to check to see if all of them are colliding with the ceiling. What the heck? And if they aren't all colliding, then it doesn't matter. And we'll just... Well, hello, hello, forgetful programmer. All right. Let's get all of those. Var. No, bad, bad. No, even worse. Ready. Ceiling detect array equals... Get tree. Get nodes in group. Right? Is that what I called it? Or am I just... Top cast. Top cast. Okay, and then if we go into the physics process here, ceiling detect is colliding. Ooh, so this is interesting. What if I... So wait, is the ceiling detect not colliding here? It doesn't look like it is, although it should be. All right, let's see if I can recreate this. Let's see if we can get it. That is a lot of collision shape. Oh, no, no, no. No. Oh, ooh, made it. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. No, no, no. Hold still, hold still, hold still. Boom. Get... Ah. I'm trying to get stuck. That's what the goal here is. Oh, oh, oh. No, 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 no. You know what? Let's do this in a slightly different way here. All right. Now what I'm thinking should happen. Boom, we fall. Okay, so there's something saying that we are on ceiling here. So the raycasts aren't colliding, although it should. Wait, no, it shouldn't. What if I change the shape? Instead of a rectangle, would a capsule be better for this? I think a capsule would be better. Let's see if that fixes it. That might be the easiest. Whoa. Bye-bye. I think this is the easiest fix for it. What do y'all think? Okay. We go. All right. All right. Try it again. I think this might just be the easiest. I think, yeah. Okay. So there's a few successful attempts there. Nope, nope, nope. All right, all right, all right. Like Matthew McConaughey says. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo. Living in a lighted dream approaches the unreal. Okay. I think that fixes the problem. Ill-equipped to act. Let's try it. Let's try it. Also, we need a new name for this game. Wait, what? Those who wish to see must put aside the alienation. Rush, greatest band ever. You know, Geddy Lee, best bass player ever. Wait, I just didn't do the thing that I thought I did. Fish Island, the camera eye. So, in addition to all the wonderful things that happened at GodotCon, y'all, there are some amazing games being made with Godot that you need to check out. Even better than you might expect. Like Exodrifters, No Signal, freaking amazing. No two ways about it. They have put in a lot of work and it shows. Like, they had a demo of it and I had to stop playing the demo because I would have been there like all day just playing that. It's so, oh no, oh shit. Here's a good, oh yes. Oh, this is such a rage game. Excuse me. Excuse me. Gotta stretch. Make me stretch. Ugh. And Practicals game. Looking great. People were loving that. The upcoming sequel to Turnip Boy Creates Tax Evasion was looking great. There was another one. I have the card upstairs. But it's kind of a tactics style in the same vein as Mario versus Rabbids type thing. But more pirate themed. Also amazing. Just everything there was great. Oh, too far. Oh, ooh. Hey, now that. Ooh, that. Okay, that's not too bad. No, oh, no, wait, no. Why didn't I fall there? Is it not colliding? That's not right. It should be colliding. What's going on here? Is grappled? No. Is falling? Is floating? Okay, that's a collision mask of 2, so it should be catching that. Is there something different about that one? Did I mess up something again? Um, okay, it has physics layer 0. And this should have the same right up here. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something here that should be right there. Why isn't that getting caught here? All right, how did I get to that one? I don't even know how I got there. let's see. Let's see if I can recreate it. Here. And see what happens. Get the wind here. It should. Wait, what the hell? Or was it down here that I ran into the problem? Oh, that's bad. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I think that okay. Okay, they're all colliding. And which all right, what are we doing with fall detect here? Okay, and ceiling detect. Is floating false. So it's colliding. So then what the heck? Reverse gravity. Floating, ready for grab. Handle falling. Okay, so that Is floating false? So, wait, is floating? Sling detect is colliding. Is floating equals false? All right, where is the fall detect shape? Maybe. No, 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 no. What about do I have anything here for ground detect? I don't know. Oh, that was interesting. Has landed is the thing. That is a very interesting. So it's okay. So no, I don't think that's it either. I'm not seeing because yeah, it should be counted there. All right, so we're grappled. Doesn't look like we're resetting the state. Is falling. Okay. Is on floor. Why isn't it resetting the state? Okay, the remote here. Boom. Has landed. Has landed. Falling. That was weird. That was really weird. I am so confused right now. Hey, Munglo, what's up? Sorry I missed you. I'm focused as a for a change. Wait, grapple point 7? Oh. This is a test character. I don't know what I'm missing here. That's different between Okay, now where there was something that happened differently here. Something weird that happened right there. It's like that. Okay, what? There's a weird, like the fall detect shape. Um, so is it the fall detect shape at the same time as that causing it? Huh, this might be part of it. Kevin, I don't have that command. I don't have that command, but But oh, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on here. Hmm. Hmm. How you doing, Captain Krabs? Oh, I'm sorry you're sick. Maybe it's just the wrong kind of. Oh. Oh yeah, sick magnets. Yeah. Don't know what else I can do here. GodotCon was great. It was absolutely amazing. Met a lot of really good people, hung out with a lot of good people, learned some stuff, saw some really cool demos. Got excited about a few new things coming to Godot. But mainly just hanging out with the people was the best part. Why is this not? Yeah, that was I think one of the best parts. Like I was on everybody's stream. Okay, this is weird. This is so weird. The on ceiling reset state. I don't know what the hell's going on here. So, okay, let's. If I go here, boom. Okay, we go. See, there it connects just fine. Cool. Here, it connects just fine. Oh. There, just fine. Yeah, it's an attempt at one. This is my Ludum Dare entry. And there is just the weirdest bug here. That I cannot figure out. Hold on, let me. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to get back to where it was before I did the things. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. So it's supposed to be like the opposite of Jump King. Rebel Greg Can, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. So yeah, this is supposed to be opposite of like Jump King, where it's supposed to make you angry. Because when you fall too far, you lose. But this is the weirdest freaking bug. Where I can't. I'm almost wondering if it's a thing where I need to add in another level here. Maybe it's just too far up. So what if I just do this? It should go up all the way here. Okay. Okay, that's got to be it then. And there's nothing to land on underneath. So let's see. Let me just toss a few of these. There. All right, ads are starting up. Okay. Yep, that's got to be it. It just okay. Okay. Well, we solved that at least, kind of. Yeah, ads are going to be starting. Um, so yeah, I will be right back. Let's get some words going. All right, back. I think I'd like that as a BRB a little bit better than my normal BRB. Although I would want to put a different image on my screen here, if that makes sense. All right, we gotta figure out what the hell is going on with this. It's only being used. It's staying in floating state because fall detect shape is not colliding here. So what? Robo, not quite, not quite. Also, welcome in from YouTube. I appreciate you coming on over. Um, not quite my first game. I've done a lot of non-game stuff. This is something that I did for a Ludum Dare jam. I've done a couple of jams. I've done my overlay right now that you're looking at was completely built in Godot using StreamerBot and OBS to help out a little bit. I also recently, I'm gonna brag a little bit. Recently sold a Minesweeper clone that I was commissioned to make for work. And when I say commissioned, I mean they paid me to do it outside of normal hours, which technically makes me professional, yo. I think. Yeah, let's go with it. But I've done quite a bit of weird stuff with Godot. North Pole Light, welcome in. Good to see you. And it's good to see you seeing me on my own stream as opposed to looking over people's shoulders. At GodotCon. Hey, we're gonna watch Cavino. And is that JD hiding behind him? Hey, look, it's Practical NPC. And JD looking over his shoulder? I haven't... You know, North Pole, that's been tough on me to decide what's the best time to stream is because it's not that the software and game dev category is really saturated, but it's getting there. And what I've noticed is that we all share the same audience. Like I'm not calling you out specifically, but I bet that right now you've got Cavino's tab open, possibly iHeart, good chance of maybe Jitspo, and maybe Settlix, maybe, but I know that when I'm watching, I usually have like 3 or 4 tabs open, and I bounce around between all of them. You know, it's just the way that it is, and you know, nothing wrong with that. I mean, sometimes I just keep them open and hit. What I like to do, especially when I'm working and I can't actively pay attention, is I will just go, you know, open up, hit the mute site button here, and I'll be like, okay, well, you know, I want to help out Cricket. I want to help out here. You know, let's get Settlix on here too, just to, you know, to lurk. Oh, Proton's going. Oop, oh. And I won't actively watch any of them, but I just want to help them get their numbers up. You know, one time through each to make sure that it's all loaded, and then have the site muted. But you know what I mean. I like to support people, and you know, I hope that we can, you know, get more people interested in game dev, software dev. It does seem that it's very, very, very siloed out, you know? Like, the people who watch game dev are watching the same few game dev streamers. People who watch web dev are watching the same few web dev streamers. People who watch software, or, you know, people trying vibe coding are going to watch the same few people, I guess. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass a little bit here, so forgive me. But yeah, we do have a typical audience. We see everybody in the same place. I mean, I am going to call out somebody here. I'm going to call out somebody directly here. Right here. Pigorli. Pigorli's in everywhere. I think Pigorli has just another computer or 5 that all he does is keeps everybody's tabs open to watch for, to see who's on. But all I can do is, you know, be the best that I can be. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. That's not right. So North Pole, you were missed at GodotCon. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad that I saw you in other people's chats. Same with you, Captain Krabs. It was so cool just to be around those people in real life and see that, you know, like I said earlier, that people actually have legs, that people exist below below this level. Like there is a body underneath underneath the nipple line. There is a body, and they are people. And even some who are VTubers is a person. That's understandable. I talked to some people who were not, who aren't in the US, who, you know, a couple people in particular, just like, I can't make it in because I'll get stopped. They won't allow me in the country, and for bullshit reasons, as most things are right now. So Captain Krabs, interesting that you say that. I used to help organize a regional web developer conference, Drupal, a Drupal camp. We call the small regional ones camps. We call DrupalCon conference, but they're all conferences. And there's an argument. Well, not really an argument, but just kind of trying to figure out, what do people think based on time of week. For something like game dev, where unless you're working for a studio, you're going to be going on your own time and most likely your own dime. I think that game dev events would be better on weekends because you don't have to necessarily take off the time from work. But for web dev or things that, well, now you're just bragging. But so you might be in the other camp where, hey, I want to go to this event. I want you to pay for it, and I want to get I don't want to have to use PTO to go to this event. And I don't want to use all my weekend to go to this event. Maybe during the week, I'm not saying for you specifically because you just said that weekday con is tough for you. But for some people, it's like, I don't want to spend my weekend at a conference when I'm doing it all week. It's tough. It is definitely tough to decide which way to go with it. And that's, been something that a lot of people, a lot of different event organizers go back and forth on. It's like, well, if we do it in the middle of the week, then maybe people will be more likely to show up because it doesn't feel like extra work when they do show up. Or if we don't do it in the middle of the week, if we do it on the weekend, then people are going to show up because then they don't have to take off PTO if they can't. It's a whole thing. It's a whole rant. So for me, I usually speak at events. I like to speak at events, and it's a much easier sell for my company or to get my company to pay for an event, for me to go to one, or for them to sponsor one, if I'm speaking. So if I'm going to be there, nice. How do you like doing those panels? My talks, majority of the talks I've given have been about mental health in tech. I need to reach out to the organization I volunteer with and just see where things are with us now. Because post-pandemic, I know it's been a couple years, but post-pandemic, the group I volunteer with was started by somebody with mental illness like myself, and most of us who volunteer also have mental illness of some way, shape, or form. And so there are times when we all get a little bit, inside our own minds, and a lot of times it's tough to get out of that. And I want to reach out and try to get people back into it for however I can. But I digest. I enjoy giving talks. I enjoy doing interesting things. I did recently get rejected from a place that I was really hoping to go to, but what are you gonna do? Unfortunately, it is, for the most part, if I want to go to an event and I don't want to have to pay out of pocket, I have to be speaking. So I'll just keep on applying and planning. There was also somebody, I think that, honestly, oh shit. But the next event that I'm going to is mid-camp. Shit. Oh boy. Okay. 2025. I've got 10 days to finish up my talk. Folks, maybe we're going to switch over to that. Maybe. I think I might need to forget how to speak, but grab my other laptop, open up, and make sure that the Git, all the Git info, or the GitHub thing. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, so I like to give talks. I like to do things in an interesting way, and now I have like an actual example with my Minesweeper of how to do the thing that I'm talking about doing, and it's like a real life, like, here, I actually did this thing that I said that I'm trying to teach y'all how to do. And while I'm thinking of it, oh, okay, good news. We could start seeing talks to review in a few weeks. This is not my talk. This is not the one that I want to open up. Okay. Give me 1 second here. I need to grab my laptop and do some Git stuff. Okay, I just gotta wait for my MacBook to charge up a little bit because it is dead. Oh no, it's starting. Slowly. Man, we can do this. We can do this. There, we did it. All right. No present. Um. Yeah, I think that's the one. Okay. Well done. We made it. Um. Project list. Um. 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 How do I upgrade PowerShell? Yes. All right. Is it new present? No, I don't think it was new present because that's today, isn't it? Yeah, today's the 10th. Presentation. Or is it Godot present? Might be Godot present. Get pull. All right. Robo, Greg can. It is combining Drupal, the web CMS, with Godot for fun and profit. What the hell just happened here? Right, it didn't shut down my Git overlay here, so let's see again what the hell just happened. Okay, here we go. Now, I think that there is something that I messed up on here with my bullet slides. Update or create bullet points here. Our label, label new, label name, blah blah blah, bullet container. I think that this should do what I'm hoping it should do. Bullet point editor config. Okay, great. That did what I'm expecting it to. Open in file manager. Let's see what. Okay. I think this was just something that I was trying out, maybe. But because it's in add-on, there's no config. All right. Title slide. Here, debugger. Nope, not there. All right, so this is my framework for creating a slideshow, a presentation in Godot. Awesome. So that fixes that part. Wonderful. Great. So yeah, I made this to make presentations into platformers. To make things a lot more interesting when playing or when presenting. So just a quick demo of this. All right, so here's my screen. Or actually, this is the viewer screen. Now, the other screen here, this is my speaker screen, where I have my speaker notes here. And this is what I have on my monitor. Oh, wait. That's my goal. When I first came up with the idea for doing this, my goal was, I don't care if anybody listens to what I say. I want them to walk away thinking, wow, that was a really cool way of saying it. All right, so now I want to figure out, ooh, what, huh? Want to figure out where the issue was coming from the title slides, I think. Which slide 2 would be an example of that, or title slide would be an example of that. 69. There we go. If not container has node, label new, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. All right. Pop quiz for anybody. Because I can never remember this. A Godot ternary. How do you do a Godot ternary? I mean, I definitely know the answer. I didn't mean I can never remember this. I definitely know the answer. I just want to see if you remember how to do it. Noya, what is up? Stuff and things are good. I'm actually looking back at my presentation because I'm supposed to be giving it in less than 10 days. If there, maybe it's gonna stop yelling at me now. The presentation is one that I gave in March. It is combining Drupal, which is the web CMS that I work with on a daily basis, and Godot for fun and profit. Soka Moro, welcome in. Good to see you. Over on YouTube. Funian Novale, welcome in. First time chat. Great to see you. Hope both of you are well. But I need to update it because I actually well, it is. And I actually made the thing happen. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in on both names. I've got the chats pulled up. I'm trying to keep track of both of them, but it's difficult. And I'm trying to play nice with the Twitch rules where you aren't supposed to combine chats. I know a lot of people do, but I'm trying to be good. I am making updates to a presentation that I'm giving. All right, byline. Okay, I just had this one open. Hold on, let me look. Title slide 69. So wait. I thought that we are, yeah, byline label exists. And we're doing a check here if oh, one moment here. World title slide. World slide 1. Okay, so we can look here at slide 1. This is where the error is coming from. It does have byline. Byline label get node byline. Node path should be relative from this node, which is oh. Ooh. Okay, if container is a node, then container get node should do the thing, I think. Well, thank you, Finian. I worked hard on this. My entire layout, my overlay here is built in Godot. And those were a lot of fun to put together. Line label equals container get node byline. Right. Okay, so let's change. Well, thank you. Here we go. Label. We're going to show them all for now. No, yeah, yep. The entire presentation is made in Godot. Okay. So I've got that. Dangerous to go alone. Finian, thank you for the follow. Finian, do you do game dev on any other system or any other engines, or is this the first one that you're trying? Because yeah, we're all horrible to begin with. I think anybody who says, yeah, I had it right from the beginning is lying. All right, so here, ensure Secure connection is important, especially for anything. Did I do anything? Oh, yeah, I have the notes here. Setting up Drupal. Let's do that. Okay. Practical steps. Walk through some of the Drupal modules you need and how to configure them. Separate it out a little bit. All right, so in the next slide here, then, JSON API, JSON API extras, default include. North Pole, was that a question for me or a question for Finian, who is diving into the wonderful world of Godot? So for me, since I just finished that Minesweeper thing, I've been going back to my my 4-1, my Ludum Dare game, the swinging one, which is an upside down jump king, is the way that I'm describing it. It's a rage inducing, very unforgiving, kind of Fadian type game. If you think Jump King, Getting Over It, some of those other games that, like, if you mess up, you got to go back quite a bit. But you also have that drive to, like, I messed up, but I'm going to fix it. Yeah, Noya, I did. It was my first time submitting to it. Yeah, I'll put the jam version in chat here. But it also, I mean, not great results, but out of however many entries, I think I was in like the top 50% in all of these. So as a first entry, first time really finishing one up, I am not upset with my score there. What? Stop. Okay. All right, now, let me just see. I'm just doing some real quick composer stuff. Git push origin. All right, all right. Oh, Noya, I believe me, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, I will stretch for you too. I had some fun with it. With some of the naming. Maybe too much fun. Let's see, do I have the globals up in ya? Yeah, getting blown when the wind starts up. Signal getting blown. And signal blown done. Because I did jam. I did the 72 hours, and by the end of it, I'm just like, oh god, I can't do it anymore. Slap happy. You know how it is. So, Noya, the whole game, or the whole goal is to be very anger inducing, right? If you've ever, I never played Worms, but I'm thinking of this as a reverse Jump King. If you've never played Jump King or seen it, it is just angering, makes you want to punch babies. And I don't mean ugly babies, I mean cute babies. It makes you... Somebody say worm. I got worms. Excuse me? That's the name of our pet store. I got worms. Slippy, Slappy, Sally, Samsonite. I was way off. Uh-oh. I know I forgot something. Bender, bend, rush, sexy. Finian, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. I appreciate you following. I appreciate you making the jump over from YouTube. Have a great rest of your day or evening. Gonna add in the new config here. Git push origin main. Dev drush sexy. All right, there we go. Let's do a quick refresh here. I thought that I changed this over menu. Oh, uninstall. All right, all right, all right. What is the thingy here? Um, I don't care about that. What is this? This is admin toolbar. Is that what it's being called now? I thought it was a different name because I don't want this. I want the old style. Wait, what menu do I have here? Toolbar. Admin toolbar. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh no. Okay, brush simi. That's what I did. I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. Oh, we got ads coming up. Back to words on stream. Kick some ass, friends. Not ass friends. Kick some ass, friends. All right, back. All right, no words. I have no words. Also, XV1, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Have Godot send data to so um so this is actually a thing that I did. Um have Godot send data to Drupal to create content. We need to use what are we using there? Get a role for the leaderboard user. We're going to put patch content to update user data. And then add in a couple things here. Have Godot send okay, so we secure it with OAuth and Express node middleware. Yep. Okay, then yep. Create a view or filter in order with JSON API. Yeah. Pull data into leaderboard app to display. In a leaderboard content type. Here with OAuth and Express, Node.js middleware, create role for leaderboard user. Pull the filtered data into leaderboard. Display. All right, what else can we do? Let's see. Sprite stored in Drupal. There we go. All right, so got that. For this one here, we are going to there we go. We're going to get on the leaderboard that way. And what is next? Boss fight, no boss. Here be dragons. Download times depending on connection. Yeah, we got that. Um, think I want a 1-pix outline here. Black. There we go. And then we're going to add in, try not to expose yourself. What's it called? Crypto? Crypto. Um, Void storing private API keys in game code. Secure things in environment variables. There we go. I don't think I need these slides anymore. Delete that. Yep. You're gone too because those were not related. All right, we have reached the point where I have been the only one to send messages in the last 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Let's see. I think that maybe what I'll do. Plus, there we go. And then you minus 1920. There we go. All right, I think that's a good start to wait a minute. Oh, wait, I can't just select. I just want to select. Yeah, no. All right, there we go. All right, do you copy you again? Okay, let's see. We got this. No, I don't like it. I don't like that. Nope, don't like it. Okay. Well, there we go. There we go. So let's see. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? If anywhere. God damn. Sure. Let's go here. You know, actually, I'm just gonna cut out because yeah. Well, I appreciate all of you. Anybody who's still around, take care. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Thanks, Fallen. Thanks, Noya. Have a great rest of your day.